friends, welcome or welcome back to the Blue Butterfly Tarot. Today we're looking into your person's current intentions, and I've got two piles for you. This is pile number one, this is pile number two. Pile number one is the Awakened Tarot, and pile number two is Tarot of the Witch's Garden. Take your time, see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to. I do want to say this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. If one pile's messages don't resonate, then choose the other. If both piles' messages don't resonate, then it just means that maybe there aren't any messages for you in this video today. But I do hope that at least one of the piles' messages do resonate. Please be careful of scammers. I would never reach out to you asking me to follow or subscribe or book a private reading, so just please be a little bit careful about that. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below. I'm going to give you a few seconds now to see which pile or piles you feel intuitively called to, and then I shall begin. Hi Pile 1, for those of you who chose the Awakened Tarot, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty. What are your person's current intentions, pile 1? Let's take a look, alright? Hold on. This goes here. Okay. I was just trying to figure out where it has to go. Okay. King of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Lovers. Let me put that here. We have the Four of Swords, Three of Wands, Strength. Okay. I also have your Oracle card, so we're going to get into that as well. We have 1 for positivity. Yeah, I did feel that energy coming through. Originality, fire break, independence, dance party, and we have daylily centering. Yes, I feel the energy, like everything is connected in your reading, and of course, why wouldn't it be, right? Pile 1, your person is taking a break right now from the rest of the world. They just do not have it within them to function. It could be because of this connection. It could be because of other aspects of their life. Though with the King of Pentacles coming out and the Nine of Wands that is clarifying that, I really do think that this has something to do with your person's career or finances. Maybe your person is in debt. Maybe they've made they thought it was a wise decision and then it became a reckless decision, or at that point in time when they made this financial decision, maybe they thought that it would provide them with long-term security, and it might be kind of working against them right now. I'm also seeing legal issues as well. So it could be finances, it could be career related, it could be debt, but it could also be legal issues as well. It's coming through very, very strongly. There's something about your person's long-term stability that's being threatened at this point in time. And I think that your person, they're very, very exhausted, like mentally, emotionally, and even physically very, very exhausted with what has been going on. Maybe, like for example, the vision that's coming into my mind is like a very long drawn lawsuit, you know, that's just been draining their finances, and it's just been taking a lot of their mental and physical strength and energy as well. That's the one of the visions that's coming through, but you know, take that as it resonates. It's just the same energy that's coming through for me. What your person's current intentions are actually more focused on themselves at this point in time. They really need to center themselves, and this is one of their current intentions that's coming through. They recognize that they've been very unstable, perhaps in the way that they've been giving energy towards your connection. Maybe, you know, they've been so frustrated with other aspects of their life that they've not been showing up for you, or they've just not been showing up for the rest of the world. It's more internal. Like the thought process that's going on within your person's mind is just more focused on them first. But it's understandable, isn't it, Pawan? Because I think that your person's just been through so much that they don't even have the energy to think about anything other than them at this point in time. And rightfully so. They need to first learn how to fill their own cup before they can, fill other people's cup as well. But I think that your person's recognizing that they cannot go this way. Like the way that I'm seeing fire break is like a stop sign, like no, you can't keep going down this path because you are going to burn out and you might not be able to recover completely. So your person's recognizing that they need to take a step back from what is going on in their life. They need to just rest, breathe out. For some of you, it could also just be that your person might be taking up extra shifts. They might be overworking themselves just probably to hit a monetary goal, but that might be actually taking a toll on their physical and mental health. For some of you, your person, like there might be physical symptoms showing up for your person, just their body kind of telling them, hey, it's time. I know that you want to keep going, but I think that you need to make a choice over here and just pause and relax because I'm not able to keep up. I feel like their body might be telling them that. So overall, I think that right now your person's not in the healthiest of energies, just given what they're going through, but they do want to come out of it. I think that your person is just kind of wanting that freedom from this problem that they're going through. And maybe your person, another message that's coming through is because of this problem, it's possible that your person has had to rely on other people to help them out, and they don't like asking for help. So that also might be a constant frustration that your person's dealing with at this point in time. With dance party coming out and positivity, I think that this is more of aspirational energy. Like your person really wants to step into lighter energies more, just kind of shake off that energy that's been haunting them for so long. But I think that there is a little bit more to go for your person. But I also think that this break, this pause is necessary for them at this point in time. Their current intentions are to stop resisting their body asking them to take a break, their mental energy, their physical energy, and their emotional energy. It just needs some time to recuperate. And I think that their body has been giving them signals, but your person might not have been listening to it. But their current intentions are that they are going to listen to it. They are going to rejuvenate themselves. They're going to take the time to center themselves. And I think that in that time where they just take a step back, they're kind of letting go of sorts, but in a way that works for them. It's not like they're giving up. It's just that they're pausing. And I think that your person's kind of telling themselves, it's okay for me to take a break. It's okay for me to breathe out and just take some kind of a pause. Now, if both of you are together and the problem is not between the two of you, it looks like your person might want some kind of like a weekend getaway or something to just take their mind off of this. It looks like they will come up with a solution because I think that they do want some distance, like physical distance from what they are going through at this point in time. However, if both of you are in no contact, then I would just I feel like this is just more of a heads up that your person's actually gone within, but that's because they're taking care of themselves, and you shouldn't be worried. I know it's understandable that you're worried, but this is just them taking care of themselves, all right? And with originality coming over here, I really feel this is more of like Spirit's message saying that when your person takes a step back, when they breathe out, they will actually give themselves the space to come up with solutions to solve the problem that they're going through. I really think that with the Three of Wands coming here, I really think that your person was too close to the problem. You know how sometimes I watch a lot of detective shows, all right? And so one of the things that I've seen occur quite a lot is, and this scene is playing out particularly for me, it's in Castle where Detective Beckett and Castle, they have a case going on. It's kind of strangers on a boat kind of case, but and then Esposito and Ryan have another case, and then they say, okay, let's swap because, just fresh eyes on the board kind of thing. And I've seen this happen a couple of times on other detective shows as well. And I'm feeling that energy right now. It's coming to me so vividly. It's surprising because I haven't watched Castle in such a long time. I probably should, but it's coming to me so vividly. And it's kind of like they've been too close. You've been going over the same thing again and again and again that you can't come up with something new. Your eyes are just overlooking something. And so it's probably the same thing. Like your person has been so intensely focused on it that they just need some space from it so that they can, maybe see things from a different perspective, see things from a new or a different way, or they just need some space to breathe out so that they can clear their mind and see things clearly for what they are. So a lot of centering energy that's going through with your person, but I think that this is just self-love that your person's giving themselves. I feel like saying finally giving themselves, because I do feel a lot of resistance. I mean, to come to a point of 9 of Wands, your person must have resisted it for a very, very long time, not given in to the subtle hints that maybe their mind or their body was telling them, okay, you know what, just take a break, you know, like, let's stop running, let's stop being so focused about this because it's really draining us, we need a break. So right now, pause energy, but it's healthy. Like, this is how your person is going to, you know, kind of center themselves, balance themselves out. And this is also how they are going to give themselves the space to figure out how to come out of this problem that's been a burden on them. All right. I will get one message or advice for you. One, let's see what wants to come through. All right, yes, good. This is what we're looking for. 8 of Cups. Your person's walking away right now from anything that is not serving them, especially their own, probably their own internal conditioning, which says, oh, I have to keep going until I figure it out. But I think that your person's telling themselves, you know what, it's okay. It's okay to take a break. It's okay to pause. It's okay to breathe out. And I would not be surprised if their body is forcing them to as well. Like, beyond a certain point, I think that your body automatically steps in when you need a break, and you know, it kind of gives you the signal. Like, I'm again seeing the red signal over here. All right, so I will say that your person's learning how to kind of come out of a thought process that was not serving them, and by doing that, your person is showing themselves love, and they're also helping themselves rejuvenate, feel better before they tackle the problem again. It's not that the problem has disappeared, it's just that your person is pulling back, they're realigning to themselves. Yes, that's the message that's coming through. They're realigning themselves so that they can come back with, I guess I would say, more energy towards the problem, right? Alrighty, so Palwan, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you're looking for. My private readings are open right now. I can check the details in the description box below. But if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips that send, and watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Palwan, take care, trust your intuition, you always have for you. I'll catch you in my next one. Bye-bye. Hi Pal 2, for those of you who chose Tarot of the Witch's Garden, this is going to be your reading, alright? Before we get into the reading, let's just take some time to realign our energies. So close your eyes, think of your person, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Alrighty, Pal 2, the person's current intentions. Pal 2's person's current intentions could be towards you, towards the connection, could be towards themselves as well. Let's take a look, alright? Okay, we have a 2 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 8 of Cups, the Fool, Devil, Ace of Cups, okay, 7 of Pentacles, alright. I also have your Oracle cards, so we're going to get into that as well. Okay, we have Zinnia with lightheartedness, we have honest discussion, yes, I did get that, curiosity, Sapphire, and we also have creativity and 9898 potential. Yes, your person is at the crossroads right now. I think that they're fighting with themselves internally about whether or not they should come forward. This could be a connection that had a false start. Maybe both of you had, you know, this connection could have started out very, very passionately. Maybe both of you were not expecting this to turn into something serious. For some of you, this could be a situationship as well. For others of you, this could be, yes, I can see it, no contact and or separation between the two of you. Now, here's where the confusion is with your person. In order to come to you, there are a few things that your person has to walk away from. Few things that your person is already internally feeling like it's not serving them anymore. However, there is a part of them that wants to cling to it because it just feels familiar. So there's a lot about their comfort zone that your person has to step out of, but it's not even like, it feels wrong to say comfort zone because your person was already starting to feel the itch that it was just not their comfort zone anymore. But because, I guess, the length of time that they've been in that phase, or they have been aligned with those behavioral patterns or those thought processes, it's feeling difficult for your person to walk away from it, even though they're already feeling that internal push to walk away. I think that your connection is a catalyst, Paltu, for your person to recognize that it's time to walk away. It might have even been the push that your person needed. Right now, a little bit of an internal conflict going on with Two of Pentacles and the Five of Wands coming through. It's kind of like, okay, but if I do walk away, then what's going to happen? Is happiness guaranteed? Can we actually make it to a new emotional beginning? It's kind of like your person wants guarantee at this point in time, but nothing is guaranteed, right? I mean, that's not how life works. So your person might be holding on to that lack of guarantee as an excuse to not take any step right now. However, I do feel that as time goes, the itch starts getting more and more for your person, so much so that they can't ignore it anymore, and they will have to come out of their thought process that's holding them back. All right, this thought process right now about, okay, well, is happiness guaranteed? Is this future that I envision, is it guaranteed? Yeah. Beyond a certain point of staying in that thought process, what happens to your person is they will start to recognize that it doesn't matter if the future isn't guaranteed. They have to take this leap of faith. So that itch is growing and growing and growing as days go by. And the more your person resists, actually, it's kind of like a rubber band. The more you resist, it's going to come back harder at you, right? The more you pull it, it's going to come back harder. And that's what your person's not realizing at this point in time. So there's a lot of resistance, but it's only going to push them further into making this decision. Right now, they're at that pivotal point, but I do see that they are moving towards making that decision. It looks like they want to. There's a deep desire to, but they're just denying themselves of it right now just because, I don't know, they're just in excuse-giving time at this point. All right, and I think that it's just more of fears that are coming up for your person, but I think that they will understand that the only person who's stopping them from even checking out if that future is a possibility is them. And at some point, they're going to get to the point where they want to see what happens, and I really think that this person does want something with you. They might not have expressed it. There's a lot of resistance. Like, even for me to kind of tap into the message, I feel like I'm being blocked so much. And honest discussion, I'm laughing about this coming out because there's so much that this person has to tell you. I think that this person has had feelings for you for quite some time. And I think that there were moments where this person could have honestly spoken to you about it, but they didn't. And all of that, Paltu, like I told you, the more this person resists, the more it's going to come back harder at them. And the more they've resisted having these honest conversations with you. Instead, I think that they just made things lighthearted, or they joked, or they pretended like it wasn't serious on their end. Yeah, every bit of those actions that your person has taken in the past of resisting what they truly felt and just aligning with what they truly wanted on the inside, all of that is going to kind of come back to them. And I do feel that they are at a place where they can handle that like the pushback. But yeah, they're going to resist for a little bit, all right? So their current intentions at this point are to wait and see, but I don't think that that is going to hold on much longer, because first off, your person's running out of excuses, all right? Second, their curiosity is building, and there's that deep urge within them to just give this a try. You know, so they're coming to that point where they don't want to be in that confusion, like, you know, or even regret somewhere down the line that they didn't tell you what they were thinking, or they didn't act on what they were feeling. So I think that that fear is building as time goes. This is a bit slow moving energy though, I will tell you, Pal 2, but they're coming to that point. They'll come to that point. Right now, it's just, okay, I'm giving excuses to myself, but I mean, first off, they're gonna run out of it. Second, they want this. I mean, with the Fool coming out, they want this, and the Devil also. So it's going to be a very impulsive decision on their part, but it will come through. All right, but there's a bit of a pause until that point. That resistance needs to build, and then once it reaches a certain threshold, then it will just push back on them. All right, so pause energy for now, Pal 2, but let me tell you, the more this person resists, the harder they will fall for you. That's the message that's coming through, and they won't be able to help themselves as well. All right, so I know I'm being a little smug over here. I have to be neutral, but I am being a bit smug over here, because I'm just like, yeah, you know, you can't fight fate. I mean, like, I don't know. You'll see it unfold, Pal 2, and then you'll remember this reading. All right. Let's see if there's any message, or yeah, Sun, don't worry. Pal 2, the Sun coming out, all right? This person, first off, the truth will be illuminated to them, all right? There is nothing that you have to do at this point except to just observe and watch how things unfold, how your person is actually creating the path. You know, this resistance that they're going through at this point in time, that's actually them forging their path to you. It's kind of like, where will they run? You know, all paths lead to you. So your job right now is to just observe and just watch how the universe brings this to you, because I think that you have been very, very patient, Pal 2, and I think that this person may have hurt you, you know, by resisting this so much, and you might have even let go as well. I do get that energy from you. You might have even let go and said, okay, you know what, this is never going to happen, given how much of resistance that, you know, my person has. And I don't think that you forced this person. I think that you just let it go and let the universe, you know, kind of decide for you. And I think that you were minding your own business. But let me tell you, things are actually aligning for you, and whether you want it or not, you know, this connection is coming back. Of course, you have free will. You can decide whether to move forward with this person or not. That's completely onto you, but you will be given the opportunity to decide, all right? This person, I mean, it's because of their own actions that it's kind of coming back around. They resisted, so there's no choice but to kind of have that pushback onto them, and everything that they have suppressed, it is going to come to the surface. That's how it is, all right? So Pal 2, this is where I will leave you for today. I really hope that this reading brought you the comfort, clarity, and confirmation you're looking for. Thank you for allowing me to read for you. My private readings are open right now. You can check the details in the description box below, but if this is where you'd like to leave me, then I just want to say thank you so much for all your love and positive energy, whether it's with the like, share, subscribe, comments, the tips to send in watching my page ads. Those are the ways that I feel your love and positive energy, and I'm really, really grateful for it. Pal 2, take care, trust your intuition, you always have free will. Catch you in my next one. Bye-bye.